Ginger. That's what you need. A mouthful of the good stuff and you'll see the back of any seasickness.
Oh, thank you for your support, John. Don't suppose you actually brought any ginger?
No, I don't get seasick.
Terrific.
Don't worry, Sherry. We've almost arrived at Cordona. I can see land through the porthole.
So much for docking by tea time. The captain seemed more interested in his maids than in his maps.
Oh, is Sherlock grumpy? Cheer up. We're back where we grew up. It's exciting. What's changed? What's the same?
Ugh. I'm starting to question whether the weeks-long journey was worth it. Travelling all this way, enduring this indignity simply to visit a grave. Even if it is my mother's.
Ah, that's just Mycroft's nonsense, still rattling around in your head. Try to forget what he said. I have.
I believe it was that this is a performative farce, a feeble excuse to avoid responsibilities, and that there was nothing to be gained from it.
You needed to do this. Enough of the self-pity and doubt. So we're a little late. What of it? We'll retire to the hotel and visit her in the morning. It'll be worth it.
Thank you, John.
And if you want to notify the captain's wife of his indiscretions, I will not stand in your way.
Ah, at last. I'm quite ready to get off this cursed boat.
Come on. We'll go together.
Große Frage, ob das wirklich gut ist, so einen imaginären Freund zu haben. Zeigt das. So. Was ist bei euch denn die beliebige Taste?
Hey, Sherry. Come on, catch up.
Yes, yes.
Sherlock, don't get lost in this huge garden. Follow the sound of my voice.
Welcome to Il Palazzo de Lusso, sir. If you need something, sir, please inquire at reception.
Welcome to Il Palazzo di Lusso, sir. We just need your signature.
There you are.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Yes, we have room 221 prepared for you. I see it was reserved for 2 people. Would you like a second key?
Oh, no, I think we'll stick together.
Very good. Rooms are upstairs, sir. Welcome to Cordona.
Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room. I hope there's a balcony with a view.
221, was für ein Zufall.
I apologize, sir, but your room is not yet ready. Perhaps, in the meantime, you would like to relax in the foyer? Tonight, the restaurant is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to all our guests.
Let's check what they have on offer. Let's check what they have on offer.
If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict's batch. Our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce.
Hey, Sherry. Just our luck.
wir jetzt noch keinen Tisch aussuchen? Gott, wie war das noch?
Hey, Sherry. Just our luck.
A medium, John. Haven't we been through this already?
Come on, it's not like we've got anything better to do.
Excuse me, sir, but I believe Mr. Galich is conducting a séance at the moment. Perhaps you'd care to have your portrait drawn while you wait?
Why?
Pardon me?
Why should I sit for a portrait?
Sir, it's art. It doesn't need a why. It is its own justification.
All things require justification, be they objects, systems, or beliefs.
How about art is the lens through which we see the truth of the world?
That's backward. Truth is not subjective and not complicated. It's just the truth. It either is or it isn't. You do not need a lens to see it, just an open mind.
Ha! That seems rather close-minded. Truth, like beauty, is in the eye of the beholder. So tell me, what do you see?
Mediocrity.
Come now, Sherry. What did he do to deserve that? The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table. I'm starving.
Okay, time to check if John found us a nice table for the evening.
Sherry, I'm over here with my new Ursine companion.
Cordona's even quieter than I remembered. It's going to be a long evening.
Ah, come now, Sherry. What say we amuse ourselves with a little game?
What were you thinking? Oh, promise me it isn't nonsense. After being cooped up on that boat, I am itching for activity.
No. As you can see, someone left a cane on our table. I simply thought you could identify its owner.
Ah, so it is nonsense. It'll take me a minute, John, at most.
Well then, you can deliver it to him as well.
Deliver it to him? Then what are the staff here for? Aesthetics?
Stubborn, Sherry, too stubborn. You wanted something to do.
Slapping oneself in the face is also something to do. That doesn't make it worthwhile. But all right, let me take a look.
Ah, er ist schon echt ein schwieriger Charakter, ne?
The cane is made of ebony, it's worn uncared for, and bears the scars of numerous hits. A crest depicting a bulb of garlic in a meadow, perhaps the Fielding family or Meadows, or Craven, from the Old English name meaning garlic place. The hand grip is a head of a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dents suggest it has been used as a bludgeon. This cane is an expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must be vain, volatile, and of noble English blood.
Take it with you, Sherry. Let's return it to its owner. All right, I hope you noted down your observations in your casebook. But how are you going to find this nobleman?
The cane itself is not enough. I may have to ask other guests if they saw who was here.
Okay. Die Fallakte, dann müssen wir das hier und dann müssen wir das xen, damit wir dann nachfragen können. So.
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
Do you know anything about this?
That's a question I can answer.
Vor uns saßen 3 Personen an unserem Tisch. Ein Pärchen und ein ehemaliger Marineoffizier. Die anderen Gäste wissen nicht, wohin das Pärchen gegangen ist, aber der Marineoffizier hat sich wohl in den Vorgarten begeben und Luft zu schnappen. Ich muss ihn finden.
Well, even with your keen senses, Sherry,
Wie kam ich eigentlich
doubt
darauf,
you'll
dass
find
es
the
ein
cane's owner on your
englischer
first
Mensch
try.
sein muss?
And would you be confident enough to bet on it, my friend?
Why not? Let's see how good you really are.
liegt auf einem Schiff. Ist das jetzt noch immer richtig angeklickt, oder? Ich glaube, das ist auch nochmal noch das, was ich machen muss.
May I ask you something?
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
Der ehemalige Marineoffizier Mr. Rhodos war mit dem adligen Pärchen an unserem Tisch gesessen. Die beiden Männer hatten sich über Yachten und Segeln unterhalten, während die Frau mit dem Gehstock herumgespielt hatte. Womöglich hatte sie ihn dann beiseite gelegt und ihr Mann hatte vergessen, ihn mitzunehmen. Als sie sich zur Seance des Mediums aufgemacht hatten, nun bleibt mir wohl nichts anderes übrig, als selbst die Seance aufzusuchen.
Hey, Sherry, don't we now have the perfect excuse to visit the seance?
I'm just going to give the cane to its owner. You will not persuade me to take part in this show.
This hotel, this island, it's full of thieves. First my cane, now the diamond. Take your hands off me! Do you even know who I am? Hey, boy, that's my cane.
I get that a lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom-made.
A joke. A joke. It was left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll be... It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days. What a gentleman. But I must ask, how did you know I was the rightful owner?
Knoblauch, Zwiebel, trägt kein Ehering, rotes Gesicht, geschwollene, gerötete Haut, teure neue Kleidung, reich und modebewusst. Gerötete Fingerknöchel schlug vor kurzem jemand. Ausgehend vom Wappen auf dem Siegelring und auf dem Gehstock kann ich mit großer Sicherheit sagen, dass dieser Mann Lord Craven ist. Ein gelangweilter, reicher Adliger aus England, der ganz Europa bereist und dabei verschwenderisch mit seinem Geld umgeht. Sein aufgenusstes und rötliches Gesicht nach Urteilen hat Alkoholprobleme. Er ist zwar immer noch gesund und körperlich stark, doch... Doch. Wo bin ich? Doch in wenigen Jahren wird er ein Frack sein. Da er ständig betrunken ist, hat er Probleme, sein Temperament zu zügeln. Seine ledierten Fingerknöchel legen den Schluss nahe, dass er vor kurzem mindestens eine Person heftig verprügelte. Die mangelnde Kontrolle über seine Wut sowie sein Alkoholproblem und seine Launenhaftigkeit bergen ein hohes Gewaltpotenzial. Wenn ich das jetzt umschalte, dann hätten wir... Ausgehend vom Wappen auf dem Siegelring und dem Gehstock kann ich mit großer Sicherheit sagen, dass dieser Mann Lord Craven ist, ein englischer Adliger mit Angewohnheit, Kurorte aufzusuchen, um eine kranke Leber auszukurieren. Sein aufgedunsenes und rötliches Gesicht nach Todstein hat er einige alkoholische Getränke zu sich genommen. Ob ihm vielleicht die Seance aufgewühlt hat? Seine ledierten Fingerknöchel lassen den Schluss zu, dass er Boxunterricht nimmt, um in Form zu bleiben. Er war bereits über einen verschwundenen Gehstock verärgert und nun regt er sich fürchterlich über einen gestohlenen Diamanten auf. Also ich sag ja eher, es passt das eher zu ihm.
Simple deduction. Your cane told me everything I needed to know. I was after a strong, middle-aged man with a keen interest in adventure, noble blood, and affection for strong drink. And if one were to go further, one may even be able to extrapolate your name from your heraldic symbol, Lord Craven.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous. That's me, Lord Andrew Craven. You are the real medium. You hear that, Emma? Well, you found my cane. Perhaps you can locate my diamond, too. Yes, you should do it. It will be child's play for you, Mr.
Holmes. And if a child can do it, then I'm sure the local police can suffice.
The police? Why bother? I know this harlequin stole it. The only question is, where is it hidden? Fine. Give me my stick and I'll resolve the matter myself. This thief almost confessed after a single punch.
I suspect a beating may result in answers of questionable veracity. Fine. I shall spare you and he the trouble if you first answer me this. How does a priceless diamond become the subject of a séance? It is an unusual accoutrement.
Emma wished to speak with its former owners. My grandfather told us it belonged to a Rajah, an Indian king.
So you were summoning long-dead Indian royalty, and, pray tell, you were expecting him to converse in English?
To be frank, Mr. Holmes, I don't believe in ghosts. But Emma was fascinated by the idea of meeting a real king, even a dead one.
Well, a crown is a crown. Can you describe the stone itself?
A yellow diamond, not less than 100 carats, and perfectly egg-shaped. There is not another like it.
You insist the medium robbed you during the séance. But what occurred exactly?
Ah! It was a dirty trick. We were sitting here in the dark, chanting and holding hands, as expected. Then something began to appear from the medium, like a cloud or a bubble. The swindler called it ectoplasm.
Ah, yes. Common in the spiritualist trade, and quite the spectacle.
Indeed, perhaps too much. My beloved Emma screamed in horror, and I stood to defend her, attacking that cursed ghost.
How brave.
But my hand hit nothing. The medium jumped away from me, and Emma fainted. I lit the candle, and the diamond was gone.
Stay here, and don't touch anything. I'm going to investigate further.
Don't fret, I'll be keeping a close eye on this thief.
There are light traces of rouge on the edge of this wine glass. Half a glass of Balblair scotch and the remains of a Paul Aranaga cigar. What else does a gentleman need? This must be the ectoplasm. Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis.
Ectoplasm. The ghost was here, Sherry.
This brooch is old and cheap, but the moth design has its charms. The diamond was placed on the table so that all participants could reach it. What happened here?
I don't know. The ghost. I summoned it as usual, but then it all went wrong. The lady screamed and pointed at Lord Craven. And there was a shadow. Such a mystical force. It terrified the lady. And it must have taken the diamond. Who else could have?
Do you feel the presence of any supernatural entities at the moment?
Are you joking, sir? My nose is broken, this maniac wants to kill me, and you're asking about the spirits?
I suppose this can wait. I will investigate, and the culprit will be identified.
But the stubborn brute Lord Craven blames me right now. As if I could do something like that. Perhaps you can reason with him? Please?
Seems like you're ready to delve into your mind palace, Sherry. I'm sure you'll make some good deductions.
Also, machen wir mal Lady Crane deutet zum Fenster. Ich bin mir sicher, dass sie währenddessen Jost jemand im Atrium sah.
It seems there may have been an unexpected visitor outside the window.
Ah, I hope it was the ghost of the Raja.
Thank you for helping us resolve the situation, sir.
Ah, den Stuhl habe ich noch nicht angeschaut.
This hefty chair has nearly broken after hitting the wall. Could one man even lift it?
At Cambridge, I was captain of the rugby team. It was no place for weaklings.
This looks recent. A shoe with a broken heel will surely leave scratches. All right, John. Do you think a ghost could leave this footprint?
I'm reserving judgment. Use your keen eye to follow the trail.
Ich muss ehrlich sagen, ich sehe hier keine Spuren.
Size 4 with a broken heel.
Wieso kann ich mit ihm nicht reden?
Size 4 with a broken heel. Rose de Moore. All the maids in the hotel wear this exact shoe.
So, definitely not the ghost of a Raja. Unless... No, what a shame.
Our witness
This reminds
was
me
a
of the
nosy
fairy tale,
maid.
Sherry. Will you find your princess?
Searching the entire hotel could be difficult. Perhaps the other maids can help us find her.
Jetzt habe ich ein bisschen zu viel geklickt, Entschuldigung.
May I ask for your assistance?
Apologies, sir, but I've never heard of it.
Could you help me?
You look like an honorable man. I have some information for you.
Das Personal sagt, dass Dienstmädchen Lucia von ihrem Vorgesetzten zurechtgewiesen worden war, weil sie im Dienst ihre eigenen Schuhe trug. Sie dürfte oben bei den Gemälden zu finden sein, wo sie gerade putzt. Waren da nicht vorher noch die Spieler? Also das Orchester.
Finally, there you are. One would think a maid would be easy to find in this place.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you need more towels?
No, no. You are the maid who saw the ghost in the seance room, yes?
How did you know?
Simple. You changed shoes after breaking a heel while fleeing the scene.
I'm sorry, sir, but if I may ask, who are you?
A precious diamond was stolen during the seance. Lord Craven entrusted me with its recovery.
I'm sorry, sir, but we are forbidden to discuss the private matters of our guests.
Are you also forbidden from peeking into private rooms, Miss?
Saletta. Lucia Saletta, sir.
Tell me, Miss Saletta, what would your manager say if he knew you were spying on guests?
Oh, please, sir, don't tell him. I have a family. I need this work.
I won't, but only if you answer my questions truthfully. And don't play coy. I can tell. Describe what happened during the seance.
A lady and two gentlemen were sitting at a table, touching their hands to something. The medium started to whisper and chant, and a ghost appeared.
A ghost? You're confident?
It was unearthly, sir. It grew from the medium's chest. A glowing cloud or a bubble. I pressed closer against the window to see better.
And the lady saw you?
How did you... Yes! She screamed and pointed, so I hurried to escape, and I broke my heel. But I did see the ghost. A sickly, evil thing.
And that's all you can tell me? Did you see any of what happened next?
The medium, Mr. Galici, he was doing something with the ghost. He grabbed at it like he was trying to catch it. And then I ran.
I suppose I should be grateful you endured these horrors for such a long time. All right, I have your account memorized. Good day.
Oh, you scared the poor girl, Sherry. Did she really deserve that?
We all got what we wanted. She talked. I stay silent.
Oh, let's get back to the crime scene. I always love seeing you explain simple things to simpletons.